Imagine this. Two early humans stand in a cave. One points at a fire. The other grunts. Somehow, they both understand. But how? How did we go from grunts and gestures to poetry, politics, podcasts, and more importantly, what was the very first conversation in human history? Before we had words, we had instincts. Communication wasn't spoken. It was felt. Facial expressions, hand signals, body language. A frown could signal fear. An open hand, peace. A loud grunt, danger nearby. Even today, about 60% of human communication is nonverbal. Proof that gestures came long before grammar. Some researchers believe early humans used over 60 distinct gestures to communicate across tribes and environments. But gestures had limits. You can't gesture in the dark. Or across a forest. So, humans needed a better way. Then something amazing happened. Our vocal anatomy evolved. We developed a descended larynx, a deeper throat structure. That allowed a wider range of sounds. It made us more likely to choke. But it also gave us speech. Humans literally traded safety for sound. So how did spoken language actually begin? There are some pretty wild theories. The bow wow theory says we copied animal sounds, bark, roar, hiss. The poo-poo theory claims it started with emotional outbursts, like ow, or ugh. The ding-dong theory says we naturally gave sounds to things based on how they felt, like the word buzz for bees. And then there's the la-la theory, which believes language began as song. Our ancestors may have sung their feelings before they ever spoke them. So, what was the first human conversation? Some believe it could have been as simple as, you, me, fire. Or maybe, food here. Them bad. Rain come. No poetry, no philosophy. Just survival. But that shared understanding, that first moment of clarity through sound, was the start of language. From that moment, the world transformed. With language, humans could plan hunts, build shelters, pass down knowledge, tell stories, and eventually, build civilizations. Even today, every time we speak, we're using tools our ancestors developed over tens of thousands of years. We now speak over 7,000 languages. But they all came from the same ancient impulse, to understand. And to be understood. So the next time you talk, remember this, you're continuing a chain that began in a cave. With a gesture, a grunt. Maybe even a smile. And that's the oldest conversation in human history. If this made you pause and think, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep this conversation going. Drop a comment and tell me, what do you think the first human said?